All right, let's talk about something wild. Mega earthquakes, tsunamis, and why sometimes the math just doesn't add up the way we expect. So, you might have heard about that massive earthquake in Russia. It shook the region, freaked out a bunch of seismologists, but here's the twist. The tsunami damage was way less than what everyone braced for. Why is that? Let's unpack it. First, when you hear the words mega earthquake, your brain probably jumps straight to mega tsunami, right? But earthquakes, even the really big ones, don't all create catastrophic waves. The secret ingredient is how these quakes actually move the ocean floor. See, for a tsunami to form, the seafloor has to shift in just the right way. Usually a vertical jump, kind of like flipping a bedsheet and watching the ripples. If the earth just slides sideways like shuffling cards, the water barely notices. Now, in the case of this Russian earthquake, most of the movement was side to side, what scientists call a strike-slip fault. That's much less likely to displace huge amounts of water compared to an up-and-over motion, which is what we see in places like the Pacific Ring of Fire. Another big factor? Depth. This quake happened pretty deep beneath the ocean floor. The deeper the earthquake, the less impact it has on the surface. Think of it as trying to make ripples in a pond by poking it with a stick from way underneath. Not much happens up top. And then there's geography. The coastline near the epicenter is super rugged, with lots of bays and inlets. These natural barriers can break up and scatter tsunami waves before they get too big. It's like a natural speed bump for water, slowing everything down before it reaches towns and cities. Finally, let's give a quick shout-out to science and early warning systems. Thanks to global networks of sensors and satellites, people had a heads up. That means evacuations, better decisions, and less panic. So, next time you hear about a giant earthquake and worry about a killer tsunami, remember? There are a lot of moving parts, literally. It's not just size that matters, but how, where, and in what direction that energy moves. If you want more mind-blowing science stories unpacked just like this, hit that subscribe button and let's get smarter together. Thanks for watching.